I think it sets the tone for how things are going to go, because if Ahmet takes game 1, that kind of shows that he's got the ability to take this, and that might affect Ra1n at a mental standpoint, but only time will tell. As we get here into game 1, we get Ra1n picking up the first weapon, but we have Ahmet answering back, and they're both now on the weapons. End lights, got a close read there. Another end light coming out from Ahmet, and he's getting a little bit of damage built up here, but they're taking things off stage, and both going for some risky plays here. Alright, another end light, and an end sig brings him down. Weapon throw, and Ra1n on the... he was able to bring it back. Alright, Ahmet with his first stock lead. This is just game-changing right here. To see Ahmet already bringing this up, and he's already going for more reads. Man, Ahmet is just taking things to the next level already, and we're just getting to game 1, 45 seconds in.
I think everyone else might be surprised, but not me. I kind of saw this coming. Ahmet is such a good boots player. He really dominated against Sapphire, and it wasn't really like a... he got lucky. No, you could really tell that there was a skill difference between the boot players. Just like this! He gets the...
That was so close. He can't bring it back.
He just earned death him.
Oh my goodness, Ahmet is insane.
Truly showing that me and Tripped were not gambling all our money away. We were honestly...
Those were some investments right there, because we were about to cash heavy. Ra1n, not to be outdone, wants to bring that stock to a close, so he has about an even stock, 1 stock lead for Ahmet here. But let's see how Ra1n answers back. Starts off with a dare, and they're going to some neutral here. In light, side light gets a read. Ahmet starting to take some damage here, but does answer back. Side air, starting to bring things off stage, and oh man, they are answering back very heavily here and trading blow for blow, but boom, Ahmet goes almost off the top of the stage there. D-Sig, unarmed combo, and Ahmet, for a second there, I was looking like he was going to do what Monir did to Awesome.
That's what he did to Awesome. Yeah, it kind of did look like it, huh, didn't it? Okay, let's see. Ahmet is unarmed, but he does have a huge damage lead. Ra1n with a side light, nothing gets nothing. Ahmet as well. That's the thing with the Gauntlet Ditto as well. Everyone's just whiffing. Who gets the dodge first again? Another side light into nothing. Let's see if Ahmet can hit the damaging blow. He's red. Ra1n is red. And light, not gonna kill yet. Nope, let's see. Ahmet.
It's notoriously bad actually, but recovery and takes it. That is 1 game up for Ahmet here. And yeah, like I said before the set started, the first game will be tone defining here, so we've already set the tone that Ahmet definitely can take this, which I had no doubts about to begin with, but that definitely sets the tone for Ra1n and everyone else watching who might have been skeptical about whether Ahmet can take this, but that shows right there, he absolutely can, and we're getting into game 2 here.
Do you think Ra1n is just going to start trying harder, or do you think, like, what adjustments do you think he needs to make? Because honestly, he was just getting red over and over. First stock, second stock. Third stock, he tried to slow it down, but Ahmet adapted very quickly.
Yeah, he's definitely got to make a change in the game plan here, but I know Ra1n is definitely a fierce competitor, and he has what it takes to win, so let's see what he pulls out of the bag to bring this in game 2.
Ra1n starting off the offstage interactions. Honestly, just keeping him off stage the entire game so far. Okay, finally on stage. Ahmet, advantage state. Loses it just as fast though, but both players, honestly, evenly now. It doesn't look like Ahmet is going to 0 to death him anytime soon, so this should just be a neutral fest for a good while.
That's true, but they come quick, so you never know. Alright, we got a nair. Got multiple nairs coming out. Ra1n, side air. Side lights. Side light whiffs. And they're both off stage here, but yeah, they're definitely both favoring the off stage play. Definitely want to both go for those 0 to deaths or quick kills. Which I cannot blame them, because that's what boots are often very good for. We see the clips from, Sandstorm's boots back in BCX in 2023. Everyone knows that clip against Blaze, I believe, where he threw him against the ropes. That was an amazing clip.
Yes, he was. It was honestly breathtaking. But honestly, these players are also pretty even, so I don't expect any more 0 to deaths going forward. But like you said, these are offstage weapons, so who knows what could happen. Ra1n kind of side-sigging himself off the stage.
Very random side sig there.
Perhaps a misinput. Perhaps.
Could be. Or a calculated misinput. There we go. It's taken off the side, and Ra1n does take the first lead of the set. So he's definitely starting to see what he has to do to change up his game plan and win this game. But Ahmet has shown that he is definitely a good competitor and already answering back a little bit. Could be taken off the top. Nope, not yet. But actually does take him off the top with that recovery. So even stocks here. And Ahmet with the weapon advantage as well. So this could be going in the favor of Ahmet. But let's see how it goes here. Unarmed, ground pounds, picks up the weapons. They're at a boots Zitto right now.
Oh, Ra1n with a chance to end his life. Oh, he does not. Ahmet fights back. The game has slowed down a lot, I will say. No stocks taken. Well, two stocks taken in the first 2 minutes is so much slower than last game.
Yeah, I will say they definitely starting to I think Ra1n might be respecting Ahmet a lot more now after that game, which is why I was saying that it's tone setting, because now Ra1n understands, hey, this isn't a freebie, this isn't a 3-0, this is something I actually have to fight for, and Ra1n is starting to respect that, and I think that's why the game has slowed down. He's starting to choose more neutral options rather than going for aggressive things, which you might go against an unexperienced player if you're a pro like Ra1n.
Yes, they are definitely playing neutral more now, but let's see how Ra1n recovers from this offstage interaction. Definitely trying to respect Ahmet more. But Ahmet is just unrelenting, honestly. He does not seem to be, giving in to anything that Ra1n does. Although it's a super close game. Let's see who takes the stock first.
Stop. Okay. Got some unarmed gameplay going in here. Let's see. He's trying to get that weapon, but Ra1n almost able to keep him away. And now we got the gauntlets Ditto. So both weapons very hard to kill with. We could definitely see some 6 coming out here, or recoveries. Now we got unarmed. Back to the boots for Ra1n. Goes very low there. That might cost him the stock. It does. And Ahmet is now up in the game. And let's see how that turns out.
The entire momentum honestly kind of just shifted from that. He went all the way off stage to a GC sidelight. That has to be insane. That has to be disrespectful, I would say. It might not look it, but that is definitely a disrespectful play. Ahmet feeling confident. I have no doubts that he is not nervous at all.
Oh, he's definitely playing this like he's just another pro, which, I mean, just seeing by this, he absolutely feels like it. And Ra1n is going to even things up here, but Ahmet with a small damage lead. Nothing that is too detrimental that Ra1n could definitely come back from. Oh, and speaking of which, he gets a small raid, gets some damage off, and they're about even here. But Ahmet trying to take things off stage. He's very, very aggressive, does not relent, like you said. And here we go, back to the boots, which he is definitely known for here. But Ra1n taking things off stage. And yeah, they're both going for these aggressive options.
Yes, he is definitely preferring the boots over the gauntlets. I'm just noticing. Maybe he's noticed something about Ra1n that he likes on his boots. Let's see if we can pay it off right here. He tries to GC, but the weapon throw catches him off. Ra1n hitting him with a gauntlet string. Sidelight. Tries to catch his dodge. Doesn't work. Ditto. Gauntlet Ditto now. Ooh, Ra1n whiffing Sigs. Red situation. Let's see what Ahmet can do. Does he give in?
Oh, and Ra1n takes game 2 with a recovery off the top, and that was a very close game. Very much different than the first game, which is definitely a good win for Ahmet here. But yeah, so we can see that Ra1n is starting to understand the game plan a bit more, slowing down, not going for as aggressive options, and as you see, it paid off in the end as he took game 2, although it was still close enough to where Ahmet easily could have taken it. So this is no easy 3-0 or anything. This is going to be a very close game. I can see it going to game 5, but only time will tell as we get here into game 3.
I do believe that this game might also be tone setting because Ahmet, he came in with a surprise. He 0-to-death him, but now he has to adapt back to Ra1n's pace and see if he can do the same thing while also playing super slow, like Ra1n is trying to make it here. But Ahmet, working on it. Oh, he had no options, but the edgeguard's still going. Let's see what Ra1n can do.
And Ahmet already building up the early damage here, going for an aggressive option with that GC light, and now he's getting edge guarded, but gets past it, and it's now the one putting all the pressure onto Ra1n. Gets a dare, with sidelight. Well, trying to find an opening. Good opening from Ahmet here. Ooh. Alright. Ra1n starts with the combo and gets reversed by Ahmet. There we go. With a good stock lead from Ahmet here.
Honestly, surprising to see Ra1n overextend like that off stage while Ahmet has gauntlets, because it's kind of obvious that he would ground pound there, but maybe Ra1n is having some fun here. Trying to see what he can get away with before they get into a future game, Kind of conditioning the situation right now.
Yeah, well, he won't be having fun if he doesn't get this here. Okay, Ahmet gets past the weapon throw, has some options to get back. Ra1n is going to be taken off stage, whiffs the side air, but still getting some good extra credit here onto Ra1n. He's taken off stage. He's very low, so any boots move towards the edge here. As I said, that recovery takes off the top, and we got a little bit of damage on Ra1n, but still nothing that he can't come back from, as we know. And here we go.
Yes, Ahmet hits an endlight, sends him back off stage. Oh, downlight set. Let's see if he can convert into it in one sig.
Oh,
he sends him downward.
And he has no options to come back. Ahmet with an entire stock lead. This is game-changing here.
Yep, he has left him in stocks. Honestly, Ahmet kind of popping off here in this game 3. But Ra1n, let's see what Ra1n can do. As he's edge guarding nothing. Ahmet has him on the ropes right now, honestly. It looks like he's read his slow pace and he's adapted his playstyle to it, sending him off stage as much as he can. And Ra1n is just not respecting him again.
Tries to get the weapon throw to swap over to the gauntlets, but Ra1n will weapon starve him. Now over to the gauntlets himself. And let's see if he continues the weapon guard or if he sticks with the gauntlets. Not able to. Ahmet on the boots now. Let's see how it goes. Good side air from Ahmet here. The side light. Alright. Take him off stage. Weapon throw up. Trying to guard himself from any ground pound that could come out. Speaking of which, right there.
No options.
And now Ra1n. No options. This could. Okay. Goes for a risky option that GC Insig. D-Light, side air. And...
Oh, Ra1n needs a kill here.
He does. He desperately needs it. He'll be going for a lot of risky options. As I said, it goes for one and whiffs. And Ahmet taken with a 2-stock game. And as you said, that is very tone-setting because now he has all the momentum going to Game 4. And Ra1n is going to have to find a very big change in his playstyle in order to get a Game 4 and a Game 5.
I'm pretty sure he knows exactly what he needs to do. I mean, most of the times he lost to an off-stage interaction there, just overcommitting way too hard. Honestly, he just needs to stay on stage, I would say. Really more of a discipline thing than anything, because Ahmet is not taking any disrespect at all off stage. He's hitting the ground pounds, he's hitting the reads. Ra1n just needs to play a little more discipline, a little more slow.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think part of that comes from the first stock of this third game here, where he overextended and got ground pound. It's a very common option for Gauntlets players to go for if there's an overextension. And Ra1n definitely knew the risks going into that, I feel. I think he was just going for an advanced read there. Didn't pay off. And I think that he's going to be thinking about that a bit more and probably swing a bit more on stage, not going for those risky options, as that's what helped him to win Game 2. And I think that he might have gotten a bit carried away, and that's what made him lose Game 3. So let's see if he's able to adapt back to his slower playstyle in Game number 4, which we're about to get into. Going into Small Fortress of Lions.
I am not excited to watch this next game if he does apply what he did in Game 2, which means he's going to slow the pace down even more. And Ahmet's just going to have to adapt to it once again. But let's see if that rings true. If he goes even slower.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
Oh, apparently I've received some news that Ahmet won the last weapon trials for Orb. So he is no stranger to the weapon trials or winning in general. And look, honestly, I had no idea, but it kind of makes sense looking at his gameplay here, how hard he's owning Ra1n. But Ra1n kind of just adapting back. They're going blow for blow still, but Ra1n is definitely having a commanding lead right now. Orange to yellow. Whiffing a bit. Ahmet trying to fight back with his gauntlets. Sends him off stage. Let's see what happens here. Ra1n not overcommitting like last game. There we go. And he's going to take the stock. Just as easy as that.
A very nice weapon throw from Ra1n here, and he's going to have a very good lead going into his second stock. And let's see how Ahmet answers back. Let's see if he has a weapon guarded. He gets the boots, picks him up, and this is obviously his stronger weapon, so he absolutely could get something started here, but already starting to get some damage racked up on him. Let's see, End Lights. Goes for a side sig, does not dodge, so he's got off stage. Good weapon.
Oh, Ra1n is watching the stream. Ra1n is watching the stream. He knows not to go off stage. Let's see how Ahmet's gonna reply, because he's honestly stopped going for offstage interactions. Look at him. He's staying on stage, keeping his cool, taking the lead. Honestly, is this all he needed all along?
Absolutely. I feel that he was way overconfident going for a lot of these risky options that got him punished because Ahmet is no player to laugh at. He is definitely a strong competitor. As you just said, he won the Orb Trial, and he's also doing very, very well here, of course. So he is definitely no lame competitor here. And I feel that Ra1n might have been underestimating his power, but as you see here, going for really weird options. And oh my, he brings him down! But that is going to be the stock for both of them. So at least he was able to bring down that stock, but still an entire stock lead and the weapon starve coming out from Ra1n onto Omit.
It's not looking good. This time, Ra1n with the 2-stock lead. Well, 1-stock lead. Let's see what he... I don't know how Ahmet's going to bring this back if Ra1n isn't overextending. Ahmet might have struggled a little more than the past games because Ra1n is playing more disciplined now. No offstage interactions that could cheese him from his stock. And it looks like he's more in control in this environment.
Oh, and as you can see, the side air brings him off stage. This might be a resounding 2-stock, but let's see. Ahmet might still have something cooking in the bag. Let's see. Enlight sends him off stage. Might be looking for a ground pound here. The back on stage, D-Sig, very out there option, but doesn't end up getting a punish onto it. Goes for another instig again. Ahmet started to build some damage, but might be a little too late here.
Far too late, I would say, for any comeback that's surmisable, but look at him. Ra1n got the win. Let's see how Ahmet is gonna... Oh no, yeah, let's see how Ahmet's gonna adapt Game 5. I mean, like I said, Ra1n has mastered the art of staying on stage. It's kind of like Ahmet's kryptonite, I would say.
What I would love to see here from Omit is to bring out the Red Raptor. It doesn't
Oh, God.
he's going to, but I feel like that would help him a lot of a character swap. That's just my opinion, though. But I feel that, especially since he won the orb trial, you know, that would be something that could help him a lot, since he does seem to be a good orb player, as well as the boots. But doesn't seem to be swapping over back to the Tesca v Tesca, which is always fun to watch. But still, I feel like the character swap might be helpful, but only time will tell. Which I feel like I've said quite a bit already. But we'll be getting to this Game 5. But yeah, I feel that now that Ra1n has slowed things down and isn't going for those overextensions as often, it's going to be a lot harder for Ahmet to answer back. But we could see a swap here because in game number 3, Ra1n went back to those overextensions that he didn't do in game number 2 when he won. So maybe Ra1n has learned his lesson and won't go back to it in game number 5. I'm sure he's trying a lot harder now that he's got to a game 5 situation because, you know, game 5s are a lot more tense than any other game in a set. So we'll be seeing how it goes in just a moment here.
Yes, both players taking their time starting the game. We're kind of just waiting for them. Right now, they're both on Tesca as of now. I don't think anyone should switch, to be honest. I think Ahmet would be very Tesca favored for the offstage interactions, the down 6 and the end 6 that get him the leads, the cheesy leads, I would say. But let's see how Ahmet adapts to Ra1n's new disciplined playstyle in Game 5.
Absolutely, we're getting into game number 5 here. Back to Small Fortress of Lions, another popular map. And so let's get into it here. Let's see, starting off with the Ra1n pickup.
Kind of weapon starving him. Oh, but Ahmet gets the boots, his preferred weapon. Let's see if we can get anything started but on the boots ditto. Side light, gets the dodge there. No recovery. Oh, Ra1n gets the... They're kind of going inlight for light. Let's see. Ahmet
Tries to go for something there, but Ra1n with the side air shuts that down. But as we see here, they're pretty even so far, going blow for blow, as you said. Ra1n goes the side air, goes for the gauntlets instead, and we're back to a pretty even situation here with a slight lead for Ahmet, but nothing that can't be changed within a short combo. But he started to build the damage. Recovery sends him almost off the top, but boots low force in the recovery, so not gonna be able to kill just yet. Let's see, exclamation marks coming out. Almost gets the read onto Ahmet for Ra1n. Throws out the weapon, trying to get the gauntlets. Let's see what he goes for. Maybe a ground pound or a side air. Nope, he doesn't go for that. Instead, he gets sent off stage himself. Ra1n looking for weapon throw, misses, and he tries to go for something. Oh, he's out of options, and Ra1n now takes a lead. A very small one, but still a lead indeed. And let's see how Ahmet answers back with a side air.
Ra1n really taking advantage of the fact Tesca has 2 weapons here. Playing most of this game on gauntlets. As soon as he saw he was losing, he swapped to the gauntlets and took the stock very quickly. So I would say Ahmet should try to keep him off the gauntlets as much as possible. Keep him on the boots. Try to take advantage of that.
Absolutely, and Ahmet right now getting some damage onto Ra1n, keeping him off the weapon, goes to the weapon starve, gets a side light, sends him off stage, and Ra1n struggling a bit here, but does pick up the weapon. Let's see how he answers back. Side air, in lights, starts to build up some damage. Oh, another side air. Right.
Boots ditto. This should be favored Ahmet. Hopefully he can get the stock here on this edge guard. Let's see, no dodge. Oh, the ground pound whiffs. Ra1n. An opportunity to swap to gauntlets. He doesn't take it though. Let's see, Ahmet on the gauntlets. Side sig. Takes the stock.
What is Isig? I mean, absolutely amazing option, and Omit now has a commanding lead, and Ra1n is definitely got to pull some amazing tricks out of the bag in order to pull this back, but it's definitely possible. Ra1n is a great competitor, so let's see what he's got left. If he has any steam up in the bag, he does get that Insig, almost kills, as that high force of Tesco will often do, and gets the ground pound, answers right back, and this is a very close game 5.
Yep, last stock for both competitors. I mean, it's not the end of the tournament if they lose this, but they would want to go to winners finals after this. Let's see that they're both on gauntlets. Ra1n's preferred weapon. Ahmet getting the read. Oh, Sair drops. He says him again. Nair.
Oh, good read. The jump read to get that Nair. Sends him off stage. Sends him right back with the end lights. Side air. Weapon throw. Okay. They're both pretty even, but Ra1n does have a bit more damage on him.
Ahmet going for in reads. Let's see if he finally gets one to end the game. It's not there yet, but honestly, every damage here counts.
Oh, and that puts him right into the range. Now, another recovery or a Sig could be enough to kill Ra1n, but Ahmet isn't too close behind in damage, so one more good combo or string. Just as I say that, the Insig almost kills, not enough, but that should be sending some big warnings to Ahmet here. Anything to kill him now. Same with Ra1n. They're both going to be very careful with the options they throw out, or at least they should be. The recovery just not enough to take him off, but anything will kill Ahmet now. He'll be playing very, very careful, but let's see what he does. Weapon throw, sends him off stage. Going neutral. Let's see what happens here. He doesn't want to go for anything too risky. He knows he gets reversed by the gauntlets. Goes for a cider. Now Ra1n's off stage. Cider himself. Is he going for a weapon throw? Maybe a Let's go! Ahmet with the ground pound. He takes it over. 3-2.